All right, let's do this. Ads, baby. Ads, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Ads.
wait, listen to that again, man.
Ads, baby.
Ads,
Ads, baby.
baby. Ads, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Ads.
wait, listen to that again, man.
Ads, baby. Ads,
I don't
baby.
know. I'm fucking just trying to fucking get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't know why I can't figure this out, bro. I thought it's like every other time, right?
Where the fuck is McClay? What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Bogcast. I'm your host, Keith Obit, joined with my best friend live from Seattle. Before we get the show started, just have a quick confession to make, McClay. I'm actually really proud of myself right now, but I have to be honest, I was this close, dude, to canceling the show. Like this close.
Really? Pain?
Dude, this fucking hemorrhoid has had me sidelined since I've last saw you, bro, and I've been through fucking pure torture and hell since. So for those that don't know, McClay, actually, we did an in-studio podcast, was that Tuesday? And that's like when the fucking hemorrhoid kicked in, and fuck, dude. I don't even know what to do. I was like contemplating going to the ER and shit, but my lovely girlfriend bought me a fucking donut. I'm sitting on a donut right now. Like I'm just in the fucking. I've taken more baths in my life than ever. Just sitting there fucking splashing water on my fucking asshole and putting ice cubes on it. Dude, I'm sitting in the bathroom with my legs up like this with ice cubes with the laptop just watching like Two Bears One Cave and shit. So if anybody has any at home
Hemorrhoid hacks?
yeah, seriously, like if so, the reason why I'm even telling anybody this, I know this is absolutely disgusting. I'm hopefully you can find some humor in it in my fucking torture and pain that I'm going through, but it's because I'm probably gonna make a bunch of weird faces because I'm just like like it, dude. This I've had hemorrhoids since my early 20s. You have them, right?
Yeah, fucking A, man. You get old, you have hemorrhoids.
But they hibernate, they come and go, and I haven't had them in probably a good couple years, but they've always been like really small and like a half purple Skittle kind of popping out. Dude, this motherfucker is like half my finger just popped out rock hard. Dude, it sucks.
I feel bad for you, bro.
I haven't sat down since I saw you. Because I just stand there like on like a table like or
like you're in the prison, they're checking your butthole.
Totally, yeah. And then I'm sticking fucking suppositories up my ass and shit.
Dude, you got to get this.
Sucks.
There's this one that has like
oh my God.
What's the shit that numbs you?
Like was it Novocaine or something like that?
Yeah.
and it's like it's expensive.
I'll take
but
anything.
It's the real deal, and it numbs that shit up, bro.
Well, you know what else numbs it? I'm not a big fan of
Cocaine.
cocaine. Yeah. So,
Cocaine.
but anyway, sorry to fucking tell you guys that information. I know we normally health shit and health problems we kind of keep to ourselves and personal and stuff like that. But fuck, if anyone else can wait, I'm 35. When the fuck are you getting this shit? I got these in my early 20s.
Yeah, bro.
Plus, we're both
pain pills and heroin
we're
doesn't
ex
help
heroin
that.
addicts, so that's guaranteed pretty much hemorrhoids. Because
Yeah.
if you don't know, opiates, I know you know McClay obviously, but opiates actually slow your digestive system down, and you just get constipated as a motherfucker. I mean, I remember when I was on methadone, dude, I didn't shit for like a week at a time and shit, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fucking
crazy shit. It is literally crazy
a pain in
shit.
the ass. It
Pain in the
feels
ass.
like this is how it feels, dude. And I'm not even exaggerating. There's two different pains. One of them feels like my butthole got torn, and the other one it feels like someone's just taking a lighter and going like this.
Yeah,
And I can't. Usually, when I put the preparation H on it or whatever, it goes away immediately. But fuck,
yeah,
shit's
man.
brutal.
That shit. Everybody that's acting like they don't get them. Well, first of all, you're damn lucky, and wait a couple years.
Yeah, I was like, because I'm googling all kinds of shit. This is like once you're 50, like pretty much 50% of people have them.
Yeah, and I think a lot of women get them right from childbirth and shit like that.
Yeah, I remember my mom had them like crazy to the point where she had to have like some type of surgery or something.
Yeah,
She used to tell me in the olden days they would just put a fucking rubber band around it like a motherfucker until it popped off.
like a cow, like a baby cow's nuts.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, just that. But I'm toughing it out. I'm probably just gonna keep this episode nice and short. We'll just do the UFO report. I got some cool videos to show you guys. But
Well,
let's get
we gotta
into
start off.
what strain are you smoking? And I know McClay is super pumped for this because he's in Seattle right now. So he's dabbling in the Seattle dispensaries to the point where he set up his own cam. You want to pop that bad boy on?
So you guys got to see. This is the shit that that I'm smoking. I'm gonna take you to the Matrix real quick here. This is so I bought 4 different 8s here. I got this Aloha stuff. It's peanut butter jelly breath. It's 24% THC. It looks beautiful.
That's good.
I got a Tropicana cookies, Girl Scout cookies. No, this is Todd's. It's sativa. I don't fuck with sativa.
Sativa's for pussies.
Yeah, this one is Todd's.
Pussy.
All right. So this one right here, bro. This
You
shit was
pull up
bomb.
the camera.
This is grape MMO. So let me show you guys this.
What are the weed prices that like there compared to Phoenix?
Expensive as fuck, bro.
Well, are you a med patient in Arizona?
Yeah, in Arizona, yeah.
So, but you're buying up there rec, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So that's like how it would be out here if you went rec.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that in the background?
All right, bro. Oh, the Jack Daniels, bro?
Yeah, pull that bad boy up. What the fuck?
Bro, oh, we'll talk about that here in a little bit, but dude, check this shit out. This is the grape GMO.
Oh shit.
Dude. It smells so wonderful, bro. But that's not even the best. Look at this shit. This shit's called Spritzer. And it is like next.
Do you honestly taste the strain through the blunt?
Yes. 100%.
Can you tell? Yeah.
Dude.
It's pretty dope.
It is beautiful. Gorgeous. So this is the Spritzer. So I'm rocking this, and then I'm gonna do each strain. But bro, look at this shit. This shit is called Garlissimo.
It's a little alpha. There you go. It's kind of alpha. I get, yeah. Damn. Are those red hairs or
bro
orange?
It smells so
the weed hits different in the North Pacific West, right?
Yeah, it's really
that reminds me of like the old dank we used to get, like the old shit.
Yeah, bro. It's very sticky. It's very, very sticky. So
Did you open that one bottom left though already? It's really frosty.
Oh, this one?
No. Bottom left. Well, it's in the middle now.
Oh yeah, this is that spritzer stuff. This is that spritzer.
No, next to that one. Did you open that one?
Oh, this one right here?
No. Bottom. Down. No, left. That one, yeah.
Sativa. I don't fuck with it.
Oh. It looks frosty though. For sativa.
It is. It looks really good. It looks really good. But yeah, really, really bomb stuff. This is the Garlissimo that I'm smoking on. You guys got to see this shit. So this Garlissimo, let me show you this, is fucking bomb, bro.
So have you tried them yet? Which ones have you tried?
I haven't tried any of them yet. I took a bunch of RSO on the way. So it's a mix of like Runts and Skittles, I guess. And Gelato 41, and then the spritzer is a mix of Runts and something else. But man, dude, it is wonderful right now. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I am actually smoking on, I think it was the same shit as last week. It's called Grim DJ OG. What is interesting is there's really nothing on Leafly for it. But and overall, Google says it's an indica dominant cross of Purple Urkel and Face Off BX1.
Nice.
But remember I was telling you I was going to that new dispensary down the street. Remember I told you about that off camera last time.
What's his name?
I was getting those cheap ass fucking half ounces for $35. What I forgot to mention was, remember that other shitty ass dispensary we'd go to, and they would sell cheap half ounces and look, guys, the reason why I even smoked cheap half ounces at the time, I was fucking had a ridiculous blunt habit, and it was just to fucking have something to smoke in a way, you know what I mean? So anyway, those fucking the nugs that I got at the new dispensary for $35, they look like the nugs that you're showing me now, nice and big and all that. Remember that other dispensary? It was always just those shitty ass little fucking popcorn nugs. Those suck, dude. You lag out, bro?
It's because they were
Yeah, Nature's.
Yeah, did I lag out?
Yeah, you're lagging a little bit. Yeah. It's all good though.
Those places are like
I feel like it's that's the Walmart weed, like where the white yuppies come in and they don't give a shit about the quality.
They're just buying so much
about quality over quantity. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're buying so much that and if you don't want it, you don't want it. They'll sell it to somebody.
I am just still blown away about how cheap you can get half ounces and ounces for now, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
And what else? Go ahead.
So, bro, Seattle. So we get here. So we take the flight. Flight was great, bro. I had some Jack Daniels. They would give me doubles each time. I wouldn't even have to ask. They'd just give me two mini Jack Daniels and two Cokes, and we.
So I have to say that's a little odd for you to drink on the. Do you drink more now lately? Or?
No, bro. Yeah, and it was like a dude. It was like a hack, bro. It was like it put me in like the perfect situation, like totally just cut the edge of being on this plane. And
why were you having anxiety?
No, I not this time, but we were 3 hours, and at one time we were like in the middle of the flight, and it was like the plane hit a bird or something, dude. The whole plane just it's like it hit something. Everybody's freaking out.
Were you
stoned? Like, all right, I'll take another double, you know what I mean? And it was perfect, man. It felt like it went by fast, and
were you stoned?
Really nice, huh?
Were you stoned too?
Oh yeah, I brought RSO with me, and I was smart this time. I brought my own grinder, so I took a bunch of RSO, and it was really nice. It was a perfect trip. But here's the problem, bro. I'm gonna show you this getup here in a second because it's really nice. It's beautiful where we're staying at. But dude, Seattle, you get here, you get off the plane, you go down. We got downtown. It smells like piss everywhere. It literally smells like just piss everywhere, bro.
So from my understanding, Seattle's a complete shit hellhole now.
Dude, it's a shithole.
No, it's fucking ran by libtards, dude. That's why,
bro.
That's where they had that whole. Where they created their own little town or whatever. What was that called?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the lock or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. But dude, it literally people are just pissing on the sidewalks out here, and it smells like piss everywhere, bro, and it's disgusting, dude. And you walk up and down, and all you see are people that are just knotted the fuck out, like like this.
Dude, you must not go to downtown Phoenix a lot, because this is what you're describing is in every major city now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but
LA is like that times like 1,000. San Francisco
There-
has an app where you can like find bums that shit. Like there's an app like, oh, bum shit here. Like it's a problem nationwide, I feel like.
yeah.
That's why we moved out of downtown Phoenix into Peoria. Because it was
Well,
just
that's
like
why
I honestly didn't feel safe like letting Jordan go to the store at night because of the fucking there's just too many crazy wild people down there. And
that's why Todd and his wife ended up moving back to AZ's, because just the homeless issue here is just, and I mean it's like Phoenix times 10. You know what I mean? But check this place out. Let me show you this place, bro. This place is freaking beautiful. So let me do this. I'll walk away with the mic here. All right.
when you're ever flying, do you ever think to yourself like how weird it is you're just in a tube in the air like that?
Yeah. Dude, check this out. Just beautiful, dude.
Damn.
Here's the back patio.
Is that Todd?
Yeah.
What's up, Todd? Damn.
There's what is that place called? The lake. All these fucking.
All right, dude, you're lagging out,
fucking,
bro. You
so it's
just
pretty
jumped
nice,
off.
bro. It's pretty nice, bro.
Right on, dude. Are you gonna see the town at all, or are you just going to DorkCon?
We're just gonna go to DorkCon.
Nice. McClay's always fucked up at times. You know why? Because he's drinking today, and he normally doesn't drink. So I think McClay's a lot of it.
All right, let me remove that.
Dude, you know what's badass? My favorite comedian of all time is, right? And I really look up to his show and shit.
Louis?
Louis C.K. Dude, I fucking called it. You know how he's been doing his run of podcasts to promote his new movie and shit? We've talked about it before, where he has a new movie with Joe List starring 4th of July. Your mic cut out, dog. Your mic. Hello?
Yeah.
And I knew at some point, dude, because he was on Ari's, he went on like Andrew Schultz, and it was just odd seeing Louis on these podcasts, right? Well, guess what I'm gonna watch right after this motherfucker. I knew it. He was on Rogan. Hell yeah, dude. I haven't actually even watched this yet. I'm not gonna play it, but I just wanted to let people know if you're a fan of Louis and you like Rogan and shit. Fucking, this should be a pretty badass podcast. So this dropped out today.
Yeah,
what's
dude,
funny is
huge.
YouTube, they still have JRE clips, so they'll put out like one clip per episode, and that's kind of how I know a new episode's dropped. It's like, oh shit, new episode out. So yeah, it's gonna be badass, dude. I fucking love Louis.
I watched the Woodstock documentary you told me about. I binged that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro.
You know, the part that I enjoyed the most was when Korn opened up with Blind, dude, and you just see a fucking sea of people just going nuts. I mean, I couldn't imagine just being on stage like feeling that. That's just got to be a crazy, insane.
Well, and I don't think they actually realized how big it was, because they were so like they had just hit, right? They had just blown up at that time, and
that's true. Yeah.
And everybody was there to see them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
and
like them and like Limp Bizkit and just all those fucking 90s bands.
Kid Rock.
Yeah, but it's sad because it was an obvious just fucking cash grab for everybody, and then it just completely
100%.
imploded in all their face. And that main guy that started, he kind of owns the Woodstock Dame. It was kind of sad that it said he passed away after, but Yeah, he
Oh, the
definitely
guy
did
with the long hair.
with the hat and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the OG, the guy that
Yeah.
created the original Woodstock. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what I heard is
It was just
there's a, you know how they kind of painted it as Red Hot Chili Peppers played fire to like kind of ignite all those fires. I heard a story. Where did I see that? It was earlier today, actually. I guess the Hendrix family was there, and they were begging the Chili Peppers to play that song. Like it had nothing to do with the way that documentary painted that, and that's why they played that. You know what I mean? They made
I'm
it
not
seem like
surprised, bro.
they made it seem like the Chili Peppers were the bad guy, and they saw like, oh, everyone has candles, let's fucking play fire. Like, no, they were planning on playing that. And it's just like a crazy storm of coincidences that turned that place. Well, first of all, why did that dumbass motherfucker, whose idea was it to hand out 100,000 candles? How stupid can you be?
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing that you could probably do. And then on top of that, the fact that it was so hot, man. When I watched how hot it was and them talking about it, it instantly took me back to Coachella in like 2006 or 2007, and it was so hot, bro. It was like hotter than any Coachella, and it was like 110 out, and people were dropping like flies. And I remember we were watching. It was the first day, and we're watching Thursday play, and it was early in the day, and the lead singer literally, as the lead singer fainted from heat stroke, I look over at Todd, and Todd's just going like this, and Todd looks at me at the same time the guy's on the stage fainting. Todd looks at me and goes, I think I'm gonna faint, and just goes bloop and faints right in front of me, dude. People were
meantime they're selling waters for $12. Like what the fuck?
Yep, exactly. And that's the same way it was at Coachella in 2006. And there is nothing worse than that feeling when you're dehydrated and it's hot and man.
And you're trapped and you're like suffocated because there's all these people. And you know what's funny you bring
And
that
then on
up? I
top
actually
of it, all
thought
the
about
drugs
you.
you're on.
Yeah. When I was watching it, I thought of you actually because I was like, I was telling Jordan, I was like, McClay went to fucking like 3 or 4 different Coachellas was into doing this shit. I've never been to a concert like that. I've been to a lot of concerts, but nothing on that massive a scale, you know?
And every Coachella I was at, I brought so many drugs, bro. There was
Like what kind?
when you were walking up to Coachella, people would get afraid, and you would look on the ground and there would just be drugs everywhere on the ground because people were afraid and thought that they were going to be searched. So like on the way up to the gates, you would just find bags of drugs, dude. And we'd be picking them up like, holy shit, dude. So many drugs. And I couldn't imagine what it was like there, at Woodstock and shit.
How many people's normally at Coachella about, you'd say? Do you know?
100,000, 50,000.
Damn.
Chat, let us know. Solo Wookie, let us know, man.
I think Woodstock's like a few 100,000, right?
Yeah,
like
dude.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Woodstock was, and here's the crazy thing. It makes you realize how much of a change in the generations it was from the people who were at Woodstock in '69 compared to the people in
that's the funniest part. In '69, it's all about peace and love. Well, it is true. It's the tone of the music. I mean, a lot of those bands that played are just like this hard, aggressive, moshing style, kind of band. So what do you expect? I mean, those mosh pits were insane, dude.
Yeah, bro. When Jonathan Davis was talking about how was Jonathan Davis Olympics? I can't remember where they were talking about. They went to play this breakdown, and you could just see waves of people moshing, and because the sound wouldn't get to them, it would take time to get to them. So you would just see this wave.
Yeah.
And just him explaining that, dude, I got goosebumps. I was like, how crazy is that? And then they showed that part where he's on the stage crying and like on the ground, and I go, oh, I totally forgot he used to do that shit. That shit's dumb. He never had to do that every show. He'd start crying. He'd be on the ground like rolling around. It's like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Jonathan Davis is not a good lead singer.
Well, obviously, I mean, he's not a good singer, But you have to admit he's like a great front man, and you know the things
He's a
he's
good
done. I mean,
front.
and I'm not even a Corn fan or anything. I just you know you got to kind of give respect where it's due
He's
for
a
what he's
good
done.
front man, but I've never had a band where the
You
front man
hate
or lead
Corn
singer
now, huh?
sound. I hate
Yeah,
Corn, bro.
yeah.
I've
I don't hate him.
never
I don't
heard.
like care for him, but I gave up on
It sounds like
them
a
at
dude
99 during
whining.
Woodstock. Yeah.
Jonathan Davis just sounds like he's crying. He's whining the whole time. Like
I'm more of a Deftones
it's
guy.
terrible. 100%, dude.
You see this
100%.
shit, dude? One of my favorite bands of all time, Samel, just
Samael.
celebrated 25 years of Passage.
Bro, all the albums that
crazy?
we love, bro, are celebrating 25 years right now, dude.
Dude, and they're fucking playing the album live. That's fucking so badass. You know, I met these two dudes. I have their autographs on this CD.
Yeah,
actually.
what's his name? Zytos or
Zai and Morph.
yeah.
That's like their two
Yeah,
main
dude.
dudes. And then
I remember when I first heard them. I think Pat played them for me, maybe. And you know, we were at Pat's house for something, and this big party or something. And I remember hearing them and just thinking, "Holy shit, dude! These guys are badass." Like I remember just thinking, like, these guys are probably like chess wizards. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's just evil as fuck, but it's like classical metal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's crazy. The CD that I have signed, there's a double CD. The second disc is all the Samil songs, but in keyboards and piano. So like the normal
Yeah,
piano line's
instrumental.
there, but then the vocal line is also a piano, and it's like classical fucking. It's like classical music. It's crazy, dude. So
Yeah,
if you listen to
that
metal,
was one.
check out Samil. They're bad as fuck.
Yeah, and it's a badass name. It's a sick ass name. Samael.
Samael. I never really knew exactly how to say it, but I always said either Samael or Samael. Yeah.
It's an angel. It's an original angel's name.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's cool.
Did you hear about this shit, dude? So Jordan's obsessed with well, I shouldn't say obsessed, but she grew up with like South Park, so she just loves anything that Matt and Trey Parker do. And they celebrated 25 years of fucking South Park. Do you see this shit? They did a live show in Colorado.
See this.
Dude, check
Yeah,
this
I didn't
crazy
see this,
shit out.
but
shit's so
I heard about the 25 years.
That's so badass, dude.
There you go.
I got a couple of videos actually lined up.
Yeah, dude. Just because what's his name is there doing the live song.
Well, all of them. Wes Claypool.
Les
They're doing the
Claypool.
voices. I mean, this is just fucking genius. Check this badass.
That's what I mean. Like, it is.
What is outplay?
Oh,
You
shit,
play
that
and
sucks.
it records. You can choose its.
Yeah, dude, that shit's dope. What? What'd you say?
No, I was fucking talking about that stupid fucking ad.
Oh, I thought you were reading a comment. I was like, what? No. People just shitting on us. What's up, everyone? What's everyone doing in the chat? How you guys doing? Let us know what you are smoking tonight. Fucking, you know what? And I'll pick some random person to send out some stickers and shit too. You know what I mean? So just let us know if it's an indica, sativa, the strain, all that shit. Actually, you know what? I made a banner for that little part, so I'm gonna pull it up.
Fucking A.
I need sound effects for this. Anyway, do you want to go into the UFO report?
Yeah, I'm trying to. There's some stuff I want to bring up. Did you see that there's a new NASA? What? Right? There's some new news from NASA that they're really trying to take this a little bit more seriously.
Hang on. Sweet. This is Bogcast Mysteries or the UFO Report with McClay or some shit like that. Anyway, yeah, didn't we talk about that on Tuesday?
Yeah, but wasn't there some new news that came out for that? I saw Jeremy Corbell drop some new news. Maybe I was just going through old things.
No, I saw an article about that. I'll try to find it here in a second. Let me pull this up. This came out actually today. UFO
Yep.
activists to rally online, lobby lawmakers for more transparency, accountability. UFO activists are rallying on Friday to push lawmakers in Washington, D.C. for more transparency and accountability as Congress investigates military encounters with unidentified objects reportedly seen and tracked in the air, in space, and even underwater. So this is going down tomorrow, dude. Some online fucking lobbying campaign to just
Well,
kind of be like,
and NASA is basically quoted as saying, "This is really important to us, and we're placing a high priority on it." And I love the fact that they're talking about the water part, because I think the water part is the most important part.
oh,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
obsessed
I
with
think,
that now, dude. That theory of just completely changed my thinking of just UFOs and where they're hiding and where they're coming from and things like that.
yeah.
I got this article right here actually.
Did you see? There was a picture with Max Cavalera and Ice-T hanging out together.
Oh yeah, he was wishing him a happy birthday.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
think
dope.
that might have been an old pic actually. NASA going full force to gear up for UFO study. This is really important to us, and we're placing a high priority on it. NASA
Yeah.
isn't taking its coming UFO investigation lightly. The agency announced in June that it will open a scientific study into UFOs, short for unidentified flying objects. Does nobody not know that by this point?
Yeah, I know.
Or
And what happened
or
to the
has they've recently rebranded UAP, unidentified
Yeah, I was about to
aerial
say, what?
phenomena. I kind of say both
Why aren't they
now.
calling it UAP?
Yeah, UFOs just kind of old school
It's got a
term now,
stigma
right?
to it. Yeah.
That's true too. Yeah, that is true. Maybe I'll just start
Damn,
using
Aquaman can't be subtle.
UAPs. What?
There's a comic book queen made a comment that damn, Aquaman can't be subtle because of the water stuff.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
There's another article I found today. Tri-City is one of the hottest UFO sighting spots in Washington State. Latest was last week at Hanford.
Ooh,
Let's see.
Ever meet someone?
Fucking
but
that's interesting to
it's
me because
just-
I'm in Washington right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Keep my eyes to the
A
sky.
research organization that has released declassified Department of Defense footage in the past posted a new video last week, which they
Ooh.
said shows U.S. Navy footage. Might put the volume back on.
Yeah, this is the Go Fast, the one where they caught. They had to get their reticle around it or whatever, their box around it. That's badass.
I should be reading this for the audio only listeners, but I'm super stoned. I don't think I could read that fast.
Yeah, this is the Go Fast one. Yeah, this is badass. For anybody that wants to see this, that's listening to it, go look up the Go Fast.
So you've seen this
video? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see if there's anything that I haven't seen in here. You know,
there's no videos. It's just a picture.
No, they're just explaining what all the the information is, and they're gonna show it here. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. And they geek out when they catch it.
Dude, there's probably fucking thousands of these kinds of videos that we don't know about.
Yeah. Yep. Items are white and white and hot. Yeah, this is awesome right here.
What the fuck?
Watch. When they catch it, they finally catch it. Right here. Boom.
Oh, got it! Woohoo! Roger. They're shooting. Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Look at that fly.
Bro. What in
Over the ocean, bro.
Fuck.
Over the ocean.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but real or fake? I say real.
100% real. Yeah. I saw a really good one for real or fake.
Damn,
that I saved that
might be the best one yet, man.
Yeah.
You can't.
I agree.
I mean,
that
because this isn't like some type of home video that can, not that this can't be doctored, but what I'm trying to say is there's so many people that like to fuck around, make fucking videos, CGI shit. This is like from the military, and then you're seeing them get excited for it.
I like the Tic Tac video. GT Comic kind
Yeah,
of referenced it.
that's probably the best one.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tic Tac video is by far the best one. So, and it's even better when you have the pilots who are looking at it while it was happening, talk about it like they did on Rogan.
Yeah, that's the other crazy thing. There's another pilot that just went on Lex Friedman, and it's an amazing podcast, and he talks about
Same
seeing
pilot.
UFOs and shit. Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, these are the kind of people that I believe more so. They have like some type of credibility than some, Anyway, I think you could give more backstory to this because you know about this way more than I do. But apparently, a week ago, a photo that was, I guess, kept hidden or people didn't know where it was at or whatever the fuck was released. And fuck, if this is real, this is one hell of a photo, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a really famous photo that has been talked about in behind the scenes UFO circles, just because they lost the photo, and the two people. I think the two people that actually took the photo went missing too. But they tell the story about going to take a photo, and I think it's actually over a defense contractor base. Like, I think one of these photos is like literally like by a defense contractor's like base out there, of this diamond shaped UFO that when they first saw it, they said it was huge, absolutely
And
massive.
these are two dudes hiking.
Yeah, two dudes hiking. Yeah.
And where's this at again?
And I think it's in Britain, right? Is it England?
Let me see if I can find it.
I think it's in England. But yeah, and you can see it, and they even have the plane.
Two Scottish Highlands by two hikers.
Yep. Yeah, Scotland. So there you go. And you can see how big it is compared to that fucking plane. Yeah, the airplane does get its scale.
Yeah, because if you were standing next to that plane would be huge compared to yourself. And then if you put that towards that craft, I mean, that's like, I think we brought this up on our last episode. Like, this is some straight Flight of the Navigator shit, dude.
Totally. Swamp gas easy. Yeah. I don't think so. I think the swamp gas thing is so funny, man.
What's that?
People say swamp gas on like all the UFO sightings and stuff, right? Because that was one of the ways that the government tried to tell people it's swamp gas that they're seeing. It's not real.
Yeah, they're trying to just fucking cover it up and shit.
Yeah, I love that shit, man. I love that shit when like the cloak and dagger type stuff, where it's behind the scenes. Oh, there was this story. Everybody knows of this photo, but we haven't been able to find it, and the two people that took it are missing. That type of shit. I love that shit.
So this is a great example where if you were to tell me that before this photo came out, I would have been like, bullshit. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? And then seeing this, like, holy shit, fuck, this is a real one. So some of these stories are true.
Yep. Oh yeah, big time, bro. Big time.
Do you have is there anything else in the UFO report, or? I think that's all I got.
I think that's it that I have. I had the Jeremy Corbell. Let me see if there's anything else. I had a real or fake, but it's on TikTok, and I don't think I'm gonna bring up a TikTok on this laptop.
Oh, is that what you're doing the pod from? As a laptop?
Yeah. I'm just hoping that over the next 5 years we get some amazing stuff.
So what do you think is going to happen after tomorrow when these people are just lobbying? Just hopefully more information comes out from the government and Congress, and we get maybe some more videos and footage. And
I don't think that's the important part. I think the fact that just them coming out and say that we're really interested in this and we're going to do something about it is the important part. Is the important part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get anything crazy tomorrow.
Well, I don't mean tomorrow, but like tomorrow will kind of jumpstart it to pressure
Yeah.
them to where
I-
they're maybe releasing things a little bit faster. Do you think they
Yeah.
have footage of just like some like badass footage?
Supposedly, and I've talked about this a couple times on the show, there's footage of a UFO landing at a military base and 2 aliens talking with the president, which was Eisenhower at the time. And that
Wait,
footage was Linda Morton Howell was part of this, was given to Disney when Disney had wanted to do a documentary on UFOs. And at the time, the government was kind of thinking like, hey, maybe this is the time people are ready for it. And they gave the footage to Disney. Disney went and made the documentary. They even advertised it in TV Guide back in the day. And they got cold
to
feet.
announce that there's UFOs and shit.
Yeah, to show the video of the UFO landing at the base, and these aliens getting out, that type of stuff. But they got cold feet, and in between when they advertised it and when it was supposed to run, they pulled it. And supposedly that footage is out there. That's another one of those lost footage things. That's a really famous one. The other thing is, how much footage of the Phoenix Lights do they have that we haven't seen yet? You know what I mean? Where just so many people saw the actual, object that was not the stupid flares or the
Like,
jets.
you mean they were closer?
Yeah, like underneath it, looking up. And
if
there's
anyone's
supposedly
seen,
footage out
if
there.
anyone was here in Phoenix during that and you've seen the Phoenix Lights, let us know. I'd love to.
Yeah. If you really saw them, I want to know. I remember the night that happened, dude. It's crazy.
I actually asked, have you ever seen a UFO or UAP? We'd love to hear your story. 26% of people said yes.
I'm
So
not
if you
surprised.
clicked yes on that, I would love to know, if you have footage, kind of what you've seen.
Yeah.
We've had
Yeah,
guests
my
on that have
dad.
seen UFOs, I'm personally, what I hit no, I want to hit no, I wish, sorry.
Yeah, I remember
like a
that night
different
when it
YouTube
happened.
channel.
My dad saw the Phoenix Lights, and I remember
Your
talking
dad
about
saw
that
it?
shit. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I think we were driving at that time too. We were coming back from
Let's pull pictures
like
up
a
of
Target
that.
or something like that. And it was all over the radio. People were calling into the radio. Comic Book Queen brought up Dolce, the base in Dolce in Mexico. Comic Book Queen, that's the whole Phil Schneider incident, where Phil Schneider was working for the government. He was a geologist that also his specialty was deep underground bases. And he was digging a hole in Dolce and supposedly dug into the aliens' part of their underground base there, and just chaos ensued.
Yeah, a
And
battle.
he was
right?
murdered.
Like a battle.
Yeah, there was a battle. Yep, between special forces and aliens supposedly. And
And
it's
then,
very
that
interesting.
guy,
Go look
and
it
then,
up.
didn't that guy end up being murdered?
Yep, he ended up being murdered.
And he even
He was a
there's video of him
geologist.
saying, there's video of him saying that like, I'll
Yeah.
probably get murdered for this and all that shit.
Yeah,
That's
they'll
fucking
come and
crazy
get me.
shit.
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen the Phoenix Lights or something cool. I've never
There
seen
was a
shit.
lady, there was a doctor here in the valley. She had a house up on top of Camelback Mountain.
Oh,
And she saw the whole thing happen, and she wrote this book about it under a pseudonym. And she came out a couple of years ago saying, my name's Dr. Lynn Kitai. This is what happened. It's a very interesting story.
did your dad just see he just saw the lights, or he wasn't close enough like to possibly see if it was maybe the shape or what shape it was?
Yeah, well, it was supposedly a lot of people were seeing it because it was coming up the I-17 corridor, right, from Tucson, and it went right over like our area. Yeah,
I-17 to Tucson.
Yeah, all the way up to Flagstaff. Like it went up, it followed up north. A lot of people have footage of it on the freeway. There's some really crazy footage of a person driving in the freeway in California, and she sees these lights and she starts taking a video of it. It's really cool.
I was
I
actually
remember
just
that
going to ask this Funhouse Comics to McClay. Do you think this is just one large gigantic craft or a bunch of crafts?
I think the Phoenix Lights was one gigantic craft.
Damn, dude. Like some
Yeah, they
fucking
said a lot of
mothership from
people.
like fucking that Neil Blomkamp movie.
Well, yeah, a lot of people that were in their backyards, and if you remember this, the comet was coming over at that same time, so everybody was in their backyard looking for the comet.
Oh shit.
And people said that when the thing went over their house, it literally blocked out all the stars in the sky that they couldn't see any stars in the sky. It was that big.
Have you ever seen the
Yeah,
documentary?
Big
The
Leg.
Phoenix Lights?
Big Leg says all the weird shit comes from Tucson.
True motherfucking that.
Yeah,
That's where all the drugs stop first.
Rated RAR says Phil Schneider's death was questionable. If you look up the originators of free energy, like water-powered cars, free
cars. Yeah,
fuel
we talked about that.
Yep.
They all go didn't. Yeah, same thing with there's supposedly technology that Tesla had that healed properties with frequencies and sounds and shit. And as soon as they fucking get rid of that shit. And
not anymore, Briffs. There's no good cocaine anywhere. You got to stay away from that shit. It's cut with fentanyl.
Yeah, I highly suggest not doing cocaine just because of all the fentanyl deaths. It's absolutely insane. We talk about this all the time. I know we say this over and over, but people between the ages, I believe, 18 to 45 or 49, it's the highest deaths is from fentanyl. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, 18 to 49 years old. The highest reason for death is now overtaken from, it used to be cancer, now it's fentanyl overdose.
Did you ever fuck with
Funhouse
fentanyl?
Comics says, how long do you think they've been among us? And this is one of the things that me and Keith talked about that really kind of creeped us out. I think that they've been here for eons, like since millions of years, probably, right? And I think that
Your dad.
they've been here longer than the human race.
Well, this is what you think?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different theories, and I kind of just equally believe them all because they all sound like they could be true, but like it's like aliens are just us from the future. They're interdimensional. You know what I mean? We talked about this last podcast, not necessarily like from other planets, although they're saying with the amount of galaxies and stars and everything, the probability of life is 100%. I guess it depends on who you ask. And then you ask Elon, and he says there's probably not aliens, which sparked that question where, what's scarier, a world with aliens, watching us and among us, or a world where we're the only living thing in this fucking solar system? I think that's frightening.
Yeah, that's beyond frightening. Beyond frightening.
It's like,
because
what
that means
fuck
that like
are
there's
we
nothing
doing
else
here?
out there, and it's so big. What a waste.
Well, what do you guys think? Let us know in the chat. This shit fucking, I could talk about this shit for hours. Do you want to, like I said, man, if you're just tuning in, I'm having to cut the episode a little bit short.
I'll be, if you guys are watching and any of you guys are in Seattle tomorrow, all this weekend, I'll be
I thought you quit.
I'm gonna be doing like scavenger hunt shit, right? Because how we brought up Ari Shaffir and how he would hide acid or mushrooms around all the UFC fights.
Yeah.
And he would show pictures.
You're gonna hide this shit?
I have these. These are exclusive Skybound Battle Beast comic books. They just came out. You can only get them through a couple sellers, Comics Vault Live, these are a big deal in the comics world, and I will be giving these out for free at Emerald City Comic Con. I'm going to be hiding them. I'll be hiding a QR code somewhere throughout Seattle and the convention, and I'll give clues on where it's at, and whoever finds it, I'll give one of those books. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's
So
pretty cool,
follow me on social media at Bryan McClay if you want to get in on those.
Yeah, definitely. Also, make sure you're subscribed to his channel. It's getting up there. Beyond Wednesdays, has a lot of good shows on there. We are streaming to. I got to say thanks for letting us stream to your channel right now. I really appreciate that. Eventually, we will be just going to the Bogcast, so make sure you're subscribed over there. You can join up, get exclusive perks, shit like that, custom chat emojis, member only videos. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, that's definitely the best way.
Yeah.
Do you want to do TikTok time?
Let's do it.
You don't really have it up this time, right? Just you want me to show you the ones I got? Okay, here we go. This is Logic at Yankee Stadium.
Hi, be like Bobby on the beat.
Bobby on the beat, on the beat, on the beat, on the
I just recorded sounds of Aaron Judge like knocking it out of the park, his gloves. They turned the music down and everything so I could do it, so I could throw it in a beat, because I'm gonna chop up a beat right now that he's gonna walk out to. It's gonna be crazy.
Home run by Aaron Judge, and the Yankees win 1-0.
It's pretty bad.
Did he hit a home run that night? Because he's crushing it right now.
I have no idea.
He might break the all-time Yankees home run record.
Oh, really?
62.
Who is?
Yeah.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. Oh, obviously the guy.
Roger
the song's
Maris.
About, but
You don't know who Aaron Judge is?
No.
Yeah, he's a
I
stud.
do now.
Bro. Yeah, he's like 6'7", 300 pounds, bro. Baseball player.
Is he the dude that didn't you say there's a dude killing that's like pitching and hitting home runs or some shit?
Yeah, that's Shohei Ohtani. Ooh, man.
Oh yeah. Check this shit out, dude.
Oh hell
I'm
yeah, Sean.
Kind of obsessed with these right now. This the AI art shit, you know. But on
Yeah,
these
I'm really
TikToks,
obsessed with it. I got a segment.
They ask them about. Have you seen these?
Yeah, dude. I started. I'm gonna be doing a segment using the AI art on my Saturday nights now for comic stuff. It's so much fun, bro.
You have that? Was it the Dolly or whatever?
Yeah, you can go and you sign up for the AI art groups, and you put in different words, and you know they send you all these different photos. And our buddy Chuck has been playing around with the AI art and just curating these the coolest photos, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is crazy because they asked the AI, you know, to create the art. This is to say, what's the last selfie ever taken? Or like, what's hell look like, or shit like that. And it's just creepy shit, you know? What's up?
Whoa.
What?
That's cool, bro. What was the last selfie? I want to see what it is.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh my god,
it's a great thing to ask it. Oh. Bro, that's creepy. That's scary, bro.
Let me show you some fucking scarier ones. Hang on.
Funhouse Comics says, aren't you a New York Giants fan? I am. I'm a New York, definitely grew up New York Giants fan. Grew up a Mets fan.
Asking AI what hell looks like.
Oh, bro, this is going to creep me out.
The intros they wait too long. They just need to cut into it. But
Bro, that is creepy.
dude, that is amazing though. Like as far as art and shit. I mean, come on.
It instantly reminds me of like Hieronymus Bosch paintings or Dante Alighieri in the Divine Comedy. It's like really creepy, man. Awesome
Happy
Sauce
Thursday,
Radio.
dog.
AI
just
what
keep
the
playing
last
them.
human being on Earth would look like.
Whoa. Great question to be. Whoa.
Asking an AI
That's badass, bro. Whoa. This is awesome. I never even thought about like asking these weird questions.
I know, it's just dope. That looks like fucking
Yeah,
Daniel
what's his name? The
Day-Lewis
actor.
and yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis. When he was in
Mix between Edgar Allan Poe and Daniel Day-Lewis. Whoa, that's creepy. Bro, I want to do a comic book out of AI art. All AI art.
Yeah, no shit, huh? Do you think this will replace artists?
There's a very good chance, dude, because look how good that looks, dude.
They're doing this with music now too. There's some fucking record label that just signed its first like AI artist or some shit, and they just make it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea to incorporate that art into the backgrounds. Yeah.
Maybe you can help me to understand this one because I can't really see who wins. Is that fucking China?
It looked like China's
I
flag,
don't know.
but the American flag was in
They
the
look-
background.
they look different. Yeah, that has American flag and that like red flag. I don't feel like I don't get an answer on that one.
asking AI to draw.
This is kind of goofy, but stupid.
Wow. Bro, like that is so crazy. I feel like this is the step right here. This is that step that we make to start the whole AI thing, and I feel like this is it. Here's the step. This could
You
be
don't
the
get
end
freaked
of us.
out by yeah, no, like you don't get freaked out by this AI shit, like as far as like Skynet
Yeah.
style scenarios and shit. When I hear Lex
Yeah,
Friedman, Lex Friedman comes from this world, and when he talks about it, and even Elon says we should be more scared of AI than fucking aliens and shit.
Yeah.
What's the question on this one? I didn't see. Oh, what a mermaid looks like.
Dude, that shit is so the AI.
This
why
is the
all
best
the
one right
AI
here.
so creepy?
Did you see the question?
Whoa.
Most closely held secret on Earth?
Underwater UFOs.
Like a whole fucking like
Base of
world.
them.
Yeah. That's fucking
Bro. That's badass.
I know, I love it.
Yeah, dude,
well,
that's gonna be the
what?
new like thing for a while. Playing with the AI shit.
Yeah, I don't have it. I want to get it just so I can sit around and get stoned and do this shit.
Yeah, I could show you how to do it.
Because there's different ones besides just the dolly, right?
Yes.
I don't know. This one's being lame.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that what you saw? Does this seem like sleep paralysis to you? Because you've talked about that before. I've never had it.
Yeah. Sleep paralysis, terrible, bro. Sleep paralysis, it feels like you're stuck in a world in between sleeping and right before you're about to fall asleep. It feels like you're stuck. You know what I mean? Like you're stuck in jello and there's something coming after you. There's Chuck. What up? Chuck's in the chat. Hell yeah. What up, Chuck?
What up, dog? But what actually is happening isn't your mind's up, but your body's sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Still?
Yep.
So you can't move, but your mind's up.
Yeah, and a lot of people will feel like there's something in the room with them or something sitting on their chest. And I get that feeling like there's like, I call it the Old Hag Syndrome. And I have to like, you're trying to like say something to wake your people up around you so they can get to you. Like, and you can't say anything. So you're like trying to breathe hard like hard enough so where people will hear you. It's so frustrating, dude. Yeah. No connection to motor skills or muscles.
Can you pull a picture up of like what you think it closely related to what you saw? Because when I Google it, so many different styles of pictures show up. Is it just like a demon figure?
There
Is it a
is.
shadow or?
No, there's the old hag. The one that just get so freaked out by is the one where it's like an old lady that's sitting on your chest, like kind of like crouched like a but she's like on your chest, you know what I mean, and looking at your face.
Oh shit! I hope it's not this one.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not exactly like that, but you know, that's what a lot of people say. That
Or this one maybe.
Yep.
Man, that I would probably scream like a girl if I saw something like that.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit!
Crazy shit, dude.
This is dope, dude. This actually, as we're talking about crazy things that are changing in the future and shit like that. Check this out.
Huge news coming out of Australia today. I am going to get to see a thylacine in my lifetime. No, I'm not going on a huge expedition. The genetics lab Colossus, the same lab that is potentially cloning the woolly mammoth, has unlocked $5 million in funding and a collaboration with a university in Australia. And together they're going to take genetics and DNA from existing thylacine specimens to clone and bring thylacines back into the world. Bringing thylacines back will help the environment because they'll be reintroduced into areas in Tasmania where there's tons of disease and overpopulation from species that do not have natural predators since the thylacine was wiped out. So they're bringing it back. I'm going to get to see one in my lifetime. You guys are going to get to see a thylacine. This is huge.
Playing God, bro.
Dude, that's fucking crazy to me. They just start bringing back all these fucking old extinct animals and shit.
Tasmanian devil, bro.
This guy is pretty cool. Like he's actually been on Rogan before. Like he actually means well and tries to do good and shit. So maybe he is right about this. Maybe this does benefit, nature and all that shit. Because I'm an idiot when it comes to that shit. But yeah, there's a godlike feeling and aspect to all of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's like the plot to like a horror movie, like finding some old organism in ice, and then trying to make it come alive and it turns into a monster or some shit. Like
It or The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah, exactly like The Thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, everybody's Fraser's apartment. That's kind of it. I mean, it is beautiful right now. Like the sun is setting and it's bouncing off all the lights on all the windows and stuff. It's badass.
Did you play baseball and basketball when you were a kid? You played both, right?
Yeah, I played baseball, basketball, football, no golf.
Out of baseball and basketball, which one would you say is harder?
Baseball by far.
Baseball? In the chat,
Yeah.
let us know what you think. What is more difficult, baseball or basketball if you ever played the two? I'd probably have to say
you can get the
also.
yips in baseball. You can't get the yips in basketball, in my opinion. Only from the free-throw line.
You know who this dude is because you understand sports way better than I do. But this guy, Dexter Fowler, do you know who that is? Did he play baseball and basketball or something?
Yeah.
Because they ask him, and it's pretty interesting. So this is coming from a professional.
Honestly, it is the hardest sport. If you're brand new to both sports, baseball's way harder. Back when I was with the Rockies, we were at dinner, and Melo was in, play for the Nuggets. Sure. And me and Melo had a discussion. Melo said, do you think you could average 4 points a game playing like 24 minutes a game? Or could he, before he could hit over 200 or 100? I was like, bro. No, and I said, I'll give you 4 at-bats a game every game. Yeah. And you're not, there's dudes right now that aren't hitting over 200 and they're big leaguers.
And they've been playing forever.
And they're big leaguers.
Hitting a ball is hard,
bro. I'm an athlete. Like, I'm fast. I can get garbage points. And he's like, oh, I can hit. I said, all right, bro. Thing about baseball is with any other sport, basketball, you have the perfect rotation, the perfect shot, it goes in. right?
Yeah, it's all on you.
Baseball, you can square up something perfect. It's out. Go sit down on the bench. 9 guys competing against you.
Yeah, I always used to remember that in baseball. Like some of the times when you hit the ball the best, it's just like a line drive and you're out, And that he's totally right. And you can get the yips really bad in baseball. Hitters get the yips all the
You
time.
mean where you just have like a bad streak?
Yeah, like a shoulder drop, and they never get rid of it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, the yips are really bad in baseball players, hockey goalies, and golfers. Yeah, football to me, the hardest, the best athletes out of the top 4 are hockey players, but the strongest athletes are football players without a doubt.
Or what? Football?
Yeah, like dude, defensive linemen and offensive linemen are
they're just freaks of nature. Yeah.
Yeah. The yips are the best way to explain the yips are it's usually a mind thing, but you get in your own head and it causes a mechanic to change physically and you can't get that mechanic back. And so you always putt. If you're like a really great putter, you get the yips and now your putting is terrible, or your mid game is terrible. With goalies, they get the yips and they let in goals. Baseball players, they can't hit very well anymore. And
is it just another word for like a bad streak?
No, it's like
something physically happening to your body, like an injury or something. And then
it's like kind of like when people say, "Oh, you're getting the jollies." It's it's like kind of a
I have
bad
to be honest.
thing,
I've never heard of the yips either, man. But that's cool.
Yeah,
that's dope.
It is. It's really cool.
This is kind of a CERN update. We talk about the Hadron Collider a lot.
Oh,
there was an interview with CERN particle physicist Dr. James Beecham. Sorry, I'm really bad with the names. Is this week's guest. That'd be awesome to get this motherfucker on.
The one thing we do know right now about our universe is that it's expanding. And as far as we know right now, this is going to continue. And in fact, it's going to speed up indefinitely. Eventually, somewhere along this timeline, everything in the universe will eventually decay. Not just your body, not just planets and stars, but individual protons themselves will eventually just go bleh, and they'll turn into like just kind of raw energy. Even black holes will evaporate. They will give up all their stuff and there'll be nothing in the universe. It will just be kind of a fuzz soup of kind of energy. And eventually it will reach it seems that it will eventually reach what we refer to as a kind of a heat death and nearly absolute zero temperature, which means that nothing can ever happen ever again in the universe, ever. And it will stay that way probably for eternity.
Doesn't this motherfucker just look like a bad guy in a Marvel movie? Like the scientist that turns into like the whatever he came across to make him into the mutant or whatever the fuck, and he's running this shit.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is some weird shit.
The real bad guys now aren't like what you would think of as a bad guy. They're the guys that are working in these Wuhan type labs that make a mistake, or
What are you talking about?
Like scientists, you know what I mean? Usually you see a guy like who's an evil scientist in a movie, like he's got a look. Nowadays, that's not the thing, right? You know what I mean? It's just a normal person that forgot to close the door one day, you know what I mean? Or forgot to put something in the right trash bin one day. And some type of, COVID or a sickness happens rather than somebody trying to nuke the world.
Are you over your COVID? You have to be, right?
I'm negative. I definitely have been testing negative for a week now. But I still kind of feel it. You know what I mean? Like I was walking in Seattle, the streets are like San Francisco, where like, you got it's like a hike.
Yeah.
And dude, I was walking and it was kicking my ass.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yep.
All right, I only got a couple more videos for you, and then we'll wrap this biatch. But this is just one of my favorite movies, and I love like little movie facts and shit. So I thought you would enjoy this one.
Bronson, the real-life Charles Bronson, shaved off his own mustache so that Tom Hardy could wear it during filming of the movie.
Whoa.
For the movie Bronson.
Isn't that absolutely insane? I love that movie, dude. This is kind of how I discovered Tom Hardy. I think
Yeah,
you
it's how a
actually
lot of
showed me
people-
this movie, actually, dude,
Yep.
like back in the
Yep.
day. Like, you got to see Bronson. And then, like, this just makes you want to look up the real guy and you do the deep dive on all that shit. But I love, like, nerdy movie facts. But shout out to Raiders of the Lost podcast. They two twin brothers that just nerd out on films and film facts and shit like that. So,
Yeah.
all right, this is going to be the last one.
Did you get to watch the Star Wars shit yet? I looked for it. I couldn't find it.
That was on the
George
Vice,
Lucas
right?
interviews? Yeah,
Yeah,
with
didn't
Marshall
you say
Lucas.
you were going to try to find it on the...
Yeah, I couldn't find him.
That sucks. How much? What do you got to do? You got to subscribe to Vice to watch their shit now?
Yeah. But I think I might have a place though that I'll have it. Yeah, I remember Funhouse Comics asked me about Lawrence Taylor and seeing football people in person. I remember when we were kids and we'd go to like Cardinals games, and you remember you would stand at the gate, like where they would come out of the tunnel and you could see them up close. And I remember watching these guys walk out as a kid, and they were like superheroes, bro.
Oh,
They
for
were
sure. Yeah.
They were monsters. And I remember watching Lawrence Taylor walk out one day when the Giants were in town, and just thinking, holy cow, bro. Like, this dude is a freaking monster in real life, like a real
I used to
monster.
go to Flagstaff to see the Cardinals training camp, so you can get really close and get their autographs and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Alrighty. Hang on, let me just pull up this one last one, and then this is some Theo Vaughn shit.
Father so much. You know,
So just a little backstory. Theo Vaughn's the funniest motherfucker in the world, and he's really opening up in this reel right here. And I've really never seen the side of him. But if you don't know, his dad had him when he was like in his 70s. So he was kind of, well, I'll let him kind of talk about it.
and I could have had more memories with him if I hadn't judged my father so much. You know, he wasn't like this, or he couldn't do this. He didn't have anything. You know, I just think when other kids started making fun of, my situation in the world, like, I joined them and made fun of my situation as well. Instead of having a sense of pride.
He's been doing a lot of that lately, and a lot of the stuff he's been doing. And I love that type of shit, man.
I do too, yeah.
I really like Theo Vaughn, dude. I think Theo Vaughn's one
he
of the...
is playing chess constantly, and he's 4 moves ahead of everyone with the crazy wild shit he says. I have no idea how he comes up with it, and you're like, the funniest is when he's on Rogan, because the jokes fly by Rogan's head. I don't even think he gets half of them. Like, and I'm just like, what?
I love the one. What's the one where I think 21 Savage used it in one of his songs where he's like, "Yeah, my favorite type of weed was cocaine," or something like that.
Yeah, that's funny. Right on, guys. Well, we appreciate you guys joining us tonight. I'm sorry for cutting the show short. If you heard in the beginning of the show, I have an absolutely insane hemorrhoid. I got to go splash some ice and water on and apply some more preparation H. So thanks for joining us. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. You can get the audio version on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, Google. Make sure to, hit the subscribe button on both the Bogcast and Beyond Wednesdays. Hit the like button. Make sure to fucking comment. You still have time to let us know what strain you're smoking. Let me pull that up really quick. And like I said, I'll just pick some random person to send out some stickers and magnets to. We got some cool new designs coming in. So, and
definitely hit me up if you guys are going to be at Emerald City.
Yeah, if you're in Seattle, make sure you see motherfucking McClay.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get this shit back. All right, guys.
He's sober.
What's that?
Hey, you got to put some RSO on it, bro. You should try that.
I did. You want to hear a funny story? Not only did I was freaking out about this so bad because I was like, my mind's going to like, I have fucking butthole cancer. I'm dying, even though I'm 99% sure it's a hemorrhoid. So I actually had Jordan look at it, and I had just applied the RSO, and I had explained to her, look, this isn't shit. This is RSO.
What did Jordan? Was Jordan laughing, or she was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it"?
No, Jordan's so just sweet and like caring, and like also like she worries a lot, so she just was in like kind of like a nurse mode, like just wanting to help and figure it. She took a picture of it. Here, let me pull it up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna pull it up. but no, that's the only way I could see it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's on Google Drive somewhere. All right, guys, that's a wrap on the Bogcast. Thanks for joining us.
Bang.
Gertie, okay, hang on. McClay, Gertie's coming up here. I can't stop it. Can you stop it?
Yeah.